If someone whispers your name at night, close enough for you to feel their breath, but you are completely alone in the room, would you turn around? At 2:41 a.m., a guy was lying in bed, lights off, phone charging beside him. Suddenly, tap, tap, tap. He thought, probably the window, maybe the wind. But the sound was not coming from the window. It was coming from under his bed. For the next 3 days, the same things kept happening. Lights flickered on their own. An extra shadow appeared in the mirror. And in his dreams, someone kept whispering his name. He ignored all of it. Horror never arrives suddenly. It always sends warnings first. On the 4th night, he found a voice note on his phone, recorded at 3:02 a.m. The voice was his, but he never recorded it. It said, "You noticed me too late." Instead of fear, he chose curiosity. And that is when the second mistake began. Because some things are not meant to be explored. They are meant to be left alone. Quick question. If your basement door keeps opening by itself every night, do you close it? Or do you look inside? He looked inside. In the basement, there was an old mirror, covered in dust. Scratched into the glass were the words, "Do not watch after midnight." The time was 12:11 a.m. He laughed. Just superstition. At first the reflection looked normal. For about 5 seconds. Then it started moving. Slightly late. When he raised his hand, the reflection followed. Half a second later. And then, the reflection smiled. His real face did not. He shattered the mirror. Glass everywhere. But that same night, the smile appeared again. This time in the bathroom mirror. Curiosity does not ask questions. It sends invitations. He told himself, "I am not afraid." And that ego became his third mistake. Ever noticed this? In horror movies, the character who says, "I am not afraid," is always the first one to disappear. Fear is not weakness. Fear is survival. He ignored it. He slept with the lights off, headphones on. At 3:06 a.m., he felt someone sit on the edge of his bed. The mattress slowly sank. Eyes closed, he whispered, "Go away." The pressure increased. Cold air brushed against his neck, and a voice whispered into his ear, "You should have followed the rules." In the morning, 3 scratch marks were carved into the wall. 3 lines, like someone was counting. That is when he remembered. People always talked about rules, but he had already broken them.